Hello everybody. Today we're going to be talking about utility. Utility is the amount of satisfaction you get out of something. Utility is measured in units called utils. For every action, there's a certain amount of utils rewarded to it. As you continue to do these actions, the amount of utils rewarded diminishes. This is called diminishing marginal utility. And all of these actions depend on your budget, or how much you can spend. Making sense? Well, let's take a look at an example. Meet Ken, your average teenager. An avid video gamer, Ken finds most of his utility in the Wii U. But to get enjoyment out of the Wii U, he has to own a game. But before he gets that game, we gotta take a look at his budget. In Ken's budget, there are two different types of expenditures: fixed costs and variable costs. Fixed costs are already planned out in Ken's budget. These would include water bills, electric bills, or any expenditure that he has to pay for on a regular basis. Variable costs, on the other hand, are costs that are unexpected. This is where Ken's video game purchase comes into play. Alright, Ken, ready to buy your game? Give the kind man your money. And there you have it. Ken is the proud new owner of Nintendo Land. Let's pop that baby in and take it for a spin. Nintendo Land has many different games, but let's take a look at one of the favorites, Mario Chase. On first play, Ken is very excited. It's a new game, and therefore his utility will be high. At this point, his marginal utility and utility are the same since it's the first play of the new game. As they continue to play the game, the marginal utility will change. In the case of Ken's friend, John, his marginal utility diminishes as they continue to play. This is called diminishing marginal utility, and it's the most common trend. But it isn't the only trend. In Ken's case, his marginal utility continues to grow, no matter how often he plays the game. Let's take a look at John's utility graph. As you can see, every game that John played of Mario Chase, his marginal utility dropped. But as you can see, John's utility graph does not go down. Marginal utility can be thought of as the change in utility. Let's take a look at John's utility table. As you can see, his marginal utility goes down every game he plays, but his utility still keeps going up. It is possible, as John continues to play the game, that he will have negative marginal utility, meaning that he is getting less enjoyment every time he plays, therefore his utility would drop. But let's face it, Mario Chase is a pretty good game. I don't see his utility going down. Well, there you have it. That's how utility works. Hope you enjoyed.